Hi everybody, welcome to my news art journal watch-along video. My name is Sarah and I'm the artist behind Pinselgeschichten. Now today I'm starting off with watercolors because since I didn't do any of the challenges of the last 3 months, I'm just putting them into this month and kind of catch up. So I'm using a few watercolors remains on my palette, as well as some yellow, green, ochre, blue, and a tiny bit of red to make a rather smooth and laid back background. The name of the piece today is Picking Up the Pieces, and it is the June challenge of the Jenny Belly workshops. Now, since I didn't do them, they're maybe kind of out of place because it's September and some of these are quite in the summery feel, but it's fine for me, and I try to make them not seasonal, but rather incorporate them into the month of September for how I feel. Kind of strange, but I hope you get what I mean. Now, the challenge was to take an old piece of artwork that I don't like, cut it up, and put it together kind of like a jigsaw puzzle and make it nice. So I took this one piece that I was not too happy with, and I took the part of the painting that I actually really liked and made it like the beginning of a jigsaw puzzle. These flowers here with this tiny butterfly, I actually liked that section of the painting, so I kept it as it was, just cut it up and put it together like a jigsaw puzzle. Now, the challenge name is something to do with a puzzle, which I already forgot, but I made mine with the name or the line Picking Up the Pieces, because I'm still picking up the pieces of what happened this summer. If you're not familiar with my taco clocks or haven't seen it on Facebook or whatever, my father passed away from cancer, and it was a very challenging time, very sad, of course, but also very exhausting, very difficult. And I'm still picking up the pieces. I'm like parts through, I'm okay, but there's still some things that I gotta figure out, of course, since you probably don't, succumb this heavy thing in your life within a few weeks, and that's totally fine for me. I just go in my own pace and move from there. So this big pile of pieces at the bottom of the page that I'm just gluing together is the things that I still gotta deal with, and though they feel like this huge mountain that I'm depicting here, it's maybe not like that, but it feels like this to me once in a while. So I just decided to make a huge pile of jigsaw pieces there. Then there's, of course, things that I'm pretty okay with. They're not set into a new picture yet, like these 9 pieces on the left-hand side, but they're kind of sorted. So I'm having these parts of the pieces that I'm picking up and putting back together in a different section that I'm starting right now. They're sorted, but they're not put back to a picture yet. So it's this page for me is all about progress, all about going through all the different kinds of phases of grief and exhaustion, and maybe a tiny bit of depression, and making sure that I'm okay in the future. So I'm putting down a tiny bit of black ink here just to shadow a few pieces that are 3-dimensional. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but from my angle that I'm sitting at while painting, some of those pieces are 3D and they stick out, so I just ink them up a tiny bit just to give them like more depth or a shadow. Now with the parts that are already quote-unquote sorted, I'm just giving those a frame, not working with any ink here, but just having more like a clean look to them, not as mishmash, scrambled, kind of wild like the pile is. Now there's pieces in the pile that are very clean for me and very clear and very, I know where to go, but still they're not resolved, so they're still in the pile. But that is why I put down edges and black lines at the pieces there to just depict that it's not all scrambled things, but it's kind of sorted, but not really. And all that is left to do is just making a frame with a permanent marker just to, well, like frame it and then put things together, and just adding some dots here with a blue marker just to have some color and some glittery stuff and, well, just something of interest, I think. And then I'm putting highlights on the puzzle pieces. They don't stick out a lot because I used that white permanent marker on my original painting. But it's highlight enough for me, so that's fine. Now the next thing for me was, stamping the sentiment. And I do have these letter stamps, and I'm just sorting through them, seeing which letters I actually need and putting them together, inking them up and then putting them down. Now they don't look pretty in the end, but again, since everything is not well sorted and in line with me, I think it's actually, well, a mirror to, or it works with the painting, having everything a bit off or scrambled or not in order and in line. So I'm just stamping that sentiment, picking up the pieces, kind of straight, but not really when it comes to the space between the letters. But again, it's fine for me, and it reflects what this piece is about for me. So I'm totally okay with it being wonky. Now, I didn't have a good impression on all the letters, so I'm just going over all of them with black permanent marker and then with a white one to have kind of like some highlights and, well, completing my page that way. So I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. Also, if you feel like doing the good YouTube stuff, sharing, subscribing, liking, go ahead. I really, really appreciate that. I'm going to see you tomorrow with a new Tiny Tuesday and next week's Monday with a new art journal. Enjoy, have a very good one. Maybe you got time to create, that would be awesome. And again, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.